Welcome back to Reviews Inside TV, your go-to space where honest opinions meet expert-level insight. Today, we've got something sitting at the crossroads of ambition and convenience. It's the Nuwave Duet electric pressure cooker and air fryer combo, a 6-quart powerhouse that boldly claims to be a 450-in-1 multi-cooker. That's not a typo. This kitchen beast arrives promising pressure cooking, air frying, slow cooking, grilling, sautéing, searing, roasting, and even combo cooking, all in one sleek digital shell. So naturally, it raises a curious question. Is this the multitasking kitchen miracle it claims to be, or is it simply biting off more than it can chew? At its core, the Duet brings 3 interchangeable lids to the table, each unlocking a different function. One for air frying, one for pressure cooking, and a third for slow cooking. You get 300 one-touch presets and 150 custom memory slots, so whether you're a follow-the-recipe cook or a culinary experimenter, it seems well-equipped. The dynamic pressure control technology stands out here, making up to 200 micro-adjustments to pressure throughout cooking. That's designed to maintain consistent boiling, promising faster cook times, up to 70% faster, and a better retention of flavor and nutrients. Then there's the combo cook mode, which starts with pressure cooking and finishes with air frying, to give you dishes that are juicy on the inside, crisp on the outside, and supposedly up to 90% less greasy. If you've ever bitten into soggy air-fried chicken or rubbery pressure-cooked meat, you know how bold that claim is. Add in the heavy-duty 1810 stainless steel inner pot, a digital temp probe for precision, dual NTC sensors, and a 6-quart capacity that serves 4 to 6 people, and it's clear this unit is aiming high. But specs are one thing. Daily use? That's where it either earns its place or gathers dust. Setting up the Nuwave Duet wasn't overwhelming, which honestly surprised me. Given how much it does, I expected a learning curve that might eat up half a Saturday. But the user interface is intuitive. Bright digital display, clearly labeled presets, and a 2-in-1 dial that makes navigating through functions fairly effortless. The included Quick Start Guide helps reduce guesswork, and the recipe book is more than filler. It actually gave me a few ideas I ended up using. I pressure cooked a 5-pound chicken with the digital temp probe inserted, let it rest for a moment, then switched to the air fry lid to crisp the skin. The result? Genuinely juicy meat, golden skin, and minimal oil. Then I went for something more time-sensitive, a weekday stew, from raw ingredients to table-ready in just over 30 minutes. That's not an exaggeration. Even sautéing onions before pressure cooking didn't feel like a workaround. It felt built in. I also tested the slow cooker function overnight, and thanks to the 24-hour delay timer, I had tender pulled pork ready by lunchtime without even waking up early. As for cleaning, the parts are dishwasher safe, the lids detach easily, and the drip tray works as intended. Still, switching between lids can feel clunky when you're mid-recipe and trying not to lose momentum in your workflow. Now, if we're talking strengths, the combo cooking feature absolutely delivers. It removes the guesswork from layering cooking methods, and the result is food that feels elevated without requiring culinary school. The stainless steel inner pot deserves a shout-out too. It's built like a tank, has no coatings to peel off, and still looks new after multiple uses. The 300 plus 150 preset system is versatile, especially if you're the kind of cook who wants both automation and customization. But it's not all wins. The bulkiness of the separate lids is a real factor. You'll need counter space and storage room, especially if you use multiple functions regularly. The grill plate, while functional, doesn't quite match the effectiveness of a standalone indoor grill. It's more of a supporting feature than a standout one. Also, if you're not the type to use presets or dig into memory functions, a big chunk of the interface might feel like overkill. That said, none of these cons are deal breakers. They're more about whether the design philosophy matches your personal cooking style. Quick pause. If you're enjoying this breakdown and want more honest, hands-on reviews just like this, go ahead and tap that like button, hit subscribe, and smash that bell so you never miss a product reveal. Your kitchen might just thank you. Now back to value. The Nuwave Duet typically sits in the mid to high price range for multi-cookers, But when you compare that to buying a separate pressure cooker, air fryer, slow cooker, and grill, it starts to make sense. Models like the Ninja Foodie or Instant Pot Duo Crisp are similar in function, but the Duet offers more presets and includes a dedicated slow cook lid, which is often missing in those competitors. However, the Ninja does edge ahead slightly in lid integration. You don't have to swap them out manually, which simplifies transitions. So if you're short on space or prone to misplacing parts, that might tip the scales. On the other hand, if you want total control over your cooking and appreciate stainless steel over non-stick, the Duet pulls ahead. When it comes to durability, Nuwave has put serious thought into materials. That triple-thick stainless steel inner pot is more resistant to wear and warping than what you'll find in many non-stick-based alternatives. There's no peeling, no risk of coating breakdown, and you can use metal utensils without anxiety. That speaks volumes about its long-term value. While it's still relatively new, Nuwave's past track record suggests decent reliability, PO, and the inclusion of 15 safety features, from overheat protection to auto pressure release, adds reassurance that this isn't a rushed design. As for support, I didn't run into any issues requiring help, but Nuwave's customer service reputation has generally been positive, accessible, responsive, and helpful, according to longtime users. That lines up with their brand philosophy of supporting a premium user experience, from the product itself to the post-purchase journey. To wrap it up, the Nuwave Duet electric pressure cooker and air fryer combo is a bold, all-in-one culinary solution for home cooks who want versatility without a parade of countertop appliances. It excels in delivering quality cooking results, offers unmatched preset flexibility, and holds up well under repeated use. It's not the most compact option out there, and switching between lids could be smoother, but if your kitchen routine involves frequent multitasking or batch cooking, the Duet makes a compelling case. It won't be for everyone. Minimalists and set-it-and-forget-it types might prefer a simpler setup, but for families, home chefs, or serious meal preppers, this is a heavy hitter that's well worth considering. Thanks for watching Reviews Inside TV. If you're thinking of picking one up, the link to get the Nuwave Duet is waiting in the comments box below. Got questions or already own this model? Drop your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear how it's working in your kitchen. Until next time, keep your meals hot, your reviews honest, and your counters uncluttered, courtesy of Reviews Inside TV.